Hello, in this video we are going to perform a stylus comparison between Huawei M Pencil 3 and Samsung S Pen. Okay, so in this video we are going to perform and we will see the latency, how comfortable it feels to write with those two pens. Also, we will see how it looks like when it comes to the drawing, and how when it's about taking the notes. So maybe let's begin with the Huawei pen. First, let me find the settings of the pencil. I think it was called free script. Yep. It's under the accessibility features. It's the stylus. Okay. So let's begin with the first pen. And in here we can see the features that we have. So we can, for example, quickly take notes. When the screen is off, simply tap it with your stylus to start writing a note. All we need to do is to double tap when the screen is enabled. We can enable these features, and we can also enable the default app. It can open in the notes or in the notepad. I'll show you that features later. And next thing is the free script. In here we have a preview how it looks like. Write directly into text boxes, and thanks to our handwriting, the text will appear in the search box. The next thing is the select. All we need to do is to draw a horizontal line through the word, and we will have the things that we can do with this selected text. And next thing is to draw a wavy line over the word that we want to delete, and we can draw a vertical line to add or remove a space between those between the words. Okay, so but let's begin with the first thing, which was quickly taking notes. So we need to double tap when the screen is off. So let's do it, and as you can see, the notes has been quickly turned on, and now we can create our notes. When it comes to holding of this pen, its weight is really accurate. It's really comfortable to hold it. It doesn't weigh much. Also, its shape fits pretty well between my hands, so it's really comfortable to hold it. And let's begin with the writing. So there's no big delay when I'm taking notes using the handwriting, of course. So it's really fun to use it, but I will tell you that when we are taking notes using the pen, we cannot switch into the keyboard. It simply doesn't want to pop out, if I'm not wrong, but I will check it during this video. Okay, so as you can see, taking notes works pretty well. Let's go out of the notes, and the thing that I was talking before, now we can use the pen, and now actually we can use the keyboard using our pen, but to do it, simply before hitting on the text bar, don't do it with your pen because you will start writing. First tap with your finger, and then you can also use the keyboard. This feature is also available on the Samsung, but more about it in a second. Now let's check that handwriting. So let's try to write a word to find it. So for example, let's search Instagram. Okay, it didn't recognize the one word properly. I mean the one letter. Okay, this time it went pretty okay. There's also a little bit of a delay, so for example we can release our pen from the search bar and we can start, you know, drawing other words and other letters, so it won't like paste the unfinished text. Okay, as you can see, it works pretty fine when it comes to that. Okay, the next thing in the Stylus is I have shown the free script. Of course, the rest of the things I'll leave it to you, you know, to use all of that features. I'm just showing you that so we can know what features we have when it comes to that free script. It's really worth turning it on when you have access into that pen and when you want to use it. Okay. Next thing is creating notes, which I have shown you already. So when it comes, you know, to the writing and creating notes, it works just fine. Also, thanks to this pen, we have access into the shortcuts. We need to perform that kind of move. So slide from the right edge into the middle, and in here we can create a quick note, we can create a screenshot, or we can use the highlights, and now we can draw on our home screen. And of course we can save our writings and our drawings. Simply click on that icon. If you click on that, you can create a partial screenshot. You can share with your drawings, and when you click on that, the menu will be minimalized. And below we have other options to change the drawings. For example, we can select the marker, so we can change the styles of the drawing and of the pencil into our own preferences. Okay, but for now I want to discard it. If you want to use the rubber, I forgot to show you that. Let's open the notes and let's write something. Let's create a new note. Okay. It can be blank. So let's write something. And when you want to use the rubber, of course in here you have that on this panel, but we have a shortcut on our pen. In here you can see that little line which goes from this side of the pen, and when you tap right in here, if you are holding your pen over the screen, when you double tap, you can see above that it's changing from the pencil into the rubber when I double tap. Pretty cool shortcut. So now I'll double tap, and now I have the rubber, and I can quickly get rid of the things that I don't want in my notes. Pretty cool thing. Of course, it also works in other painting apps. Okay, I think that's all that I have wanted to show you with the pen, but I'll go back into the Stylus just to know. Notes, free script, double tap. Also we have the smart charging. If you don't know how to charge your pen, simply place it on this part of the tab. It will be attached using the magnet, so it will work, and also that's the way how you can charge your device. Okay. Okay, so that's all when it comes to the pen. But let's open the GoPaint. Let's open the GoPaint app. In here we can create our new artworks. In here you have the canvas that you can use. You can import the artwork, import the image. If you don't know how to use this mode and if you want to know the features, you can launch the tutorial, and in here you have everything discussed and presented step by step. So in here you have a lesson how you can create a brush, how you can create, how you can change the color, how you can paint, undo and redo, how you can create an instant shape, how to drag and drop a color, how to fulfill our circle. In here it's an example on the tutorial, how to select the brush, how to adjust the brush size, how to pick a color, and many more. So maybe let's try with creating that circle. Let's create a new drawing and let's make our shape. But first I need to select the color because currently I have white, so let it be, for example, red. Let's create a circle, and now when I hold it should change. Oh, actually it didn't work, so let's try again. Weird thing. Oh, actually the shortcut doesn't want to work in the paint, so you can see a little difference. Let's try again to draw the circle. Okay, this time it worked. Let's try again. Sometimes you need to do a better shape than I did to create a perfect circle, so okay, and this time it also worked. Of course, this mode has a lot of other features, but I'll leave it to you to find out how they are working. So in a long story short, when it comes to these features of this device, when it comes to to the handwriting, this device works really cool. Also, the cool thing is the shortcut that you can simply double tap this part of the pen, and it will automatically change between the pen and the rubber. Also, cool thing was that how was it called? Free script. Yeah, so you can launch the pedal search, for example, and type. Draw on Instagram, for example. You can cut the selected phrase. Works really fine. So that's all when it comes to the pen, the Huawei pen, of course. As you can see, I have put my pen in here, and here we had information that it's loading. Now let's go with the Samsung pen. Let's launch the settings. It will be also in the advanced features, and in here we have the S Pen. Okay, you can see that it's ready. And now let's talk about the style, but let me only adjust the brightness a little because it's too bright. Okay. So back into the advanced features, the S Pen. When it comes to the size of this pen, let's compare it with the one from the Huawei. It's a little bit shorter than the one from the Huawei. And also I will tell that that the Huawei pen, which is attached to the box, also has a second. I don't know how to call it. Second tip, the second. I don't know how to call it. Basically, we can make the Huawei pen a little bit longer, because we have other... We can moderate simply this pen. But back to the S Pen this time. So yeah, it's a little bit shorter than the one from the Huawei. It's built a little bit different. It's definitely more. It's lighter than the one from the Huawei. But when it comes to using it, it also lies pretty comfortable in my hands. The less weight isn't a problem actually. For me, it's also even better because our hand won't get tired that much. And in here, for example, if you want to use the rubber and switch between, writing mode, all you need to do is to hold on that button. It's right in here. You can see that I'm clicking it currently. I'll show you that in a second. So let's open up the settings and the S Pen, and in here, for example, we have the air command. We can, for example, in the shortcuts, basically we also have the two menu styles. To open this menu, we need to click on that pen icon, which is next to the edge, and you can see that it pops out. Of course, you can also change the style from the standard to the compact. On this menu, you can add more shortcuts. The basic one is the AI select and the screen right. When you apply the screen right, it's automatically taken a screenshot, and in here we can create our writings and our notes. Now let me show you how this rubber works. All you need to do is to hold this button, and now the rubber is working. Pretty easy. Of course, you can share or download this screenshot that you have just taken. Now below we have the show air command icon, showing a floating icon that can open the air command menu. When you hover your pen over any area on the screen, a floating icon will appear. So let's wait until it vanishes. It's that icon, and now I'll place my pen over the screen in a certain distance. I'm not touching the screen, and you can already see that the menu appeared. So it's simply detecting the pen, and the screen does it. And you can also, you cannot see it, but currently there is a little dot under the place where I'm pointing with my pen. We can also open air command with the pen button. Open the air command when you hover your S Pen over the screen and press the pen button. So now I'm clicking the button, and now you can see that the menu launches. Of course, it needs to be in some distance from the screen. It cannot be too close, but also cannot be too far, and only then this mode works. Okay, but back into that, we also have the air view. You can read how it works. So basically that's the thing that I was telling you. And when I'm holding the pen in some distance, in the proper distance of the screen, it shows currently where I'm pointing. So now it's selecting the previous and pointer. I'll go a little bit to the downside. Now it's showing the pointer only and the previous only. So the tab detects on which place on the screen I'm pointing at, and it's selecting that part. Okay. We also have the quick notes, just like we had on the Huawei Pad. Press and hold the pen button, then tap it twice with your S Pen to create a new note. We also have the screen of memos. Write the notes while the screen is off. Press and hold the pen button and double tap the screen with your S Pen to start a new note. So let me show you how it works. So I think the pen needs to be placed right in here. And now when I'll take it off, now we can write, just like I was saying. So we are taking notes on the black screen. It's also it's really cool. For example, when you don't want to open the app because, for example, you are in the city, you're driving the bus, and you want to quickly create a note. Simply detach the pen from the edge, tap, and you'll have a possibility to create a note. Of course, you can save it. Simply click on the save, and it will be saved in the Samsung Notes. So maybe let's try again how to launch it. So let's place the pen on its place. Let's release it. Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot about it. If you want to start writing, you need to hold the button and then once tap on the screen, and you can begin with creating notes. So another pretty cool thing. Let's close it up. Back into the settings that I was showing you. When we go into the more S Pen settings, we have the sounds. Set your device to play sounds while writing on the screen. On the Huawei, we didn't have that feature, or maybe I forgot to enable the sounds. Let me quickly find out. But I think that we don't have it on the Huawei. Just to make sure, let's create a new note and let's start writing. Yeah, on the Huawei we don't have the sound of the writing. So that's a little difference. It's not like a game changer to me, but if you like to hear the sounds from your S Pen like you would be, writing with a real pen, you can enable it. Okay, the S Pen to text, that's a really similar thing to the one that we have on the Huawei. Let me show you. Open up the search bar, and now in here also we can write using our keyboard, but this time we can tap with our pen and the keyboard still appears, while on the Huawei we had to tap with the finger and then the digital keyboard appeared, and we could type with the pen. In here we don't need to tap into the search bar using our finger. We can do it with our pen and we can start writing. So now let me show you how it works. So let's try to find something. Let's type advanced features. No, it reacted too quickly. Okay, and it has been successfully converted into the text. Of course, when you are lifting your pen from the screen and when you want to start typing another word, you should do this as fast as possible, because if you wait too long, the first word only will be copied and you won't have a chance to write the second one. Let's try to type something again. Maybe let's try to write accounts and backup. Okay, so from my personal thoughts, for me, the Samsung detects letters from my ugly writing simply better than the Huawei, because on the Samsung I didn't have a situation where one of the letters was copied or translated into actual word wrong. Everything was detected in the proper way, while on the Huawei sometimes there was a chance that it wasn't recognized properly. Again, a little difference between those features. Of course, in here we can also use the marks when we the symbols. And if you want to select the text, you can also do it by holding the button on the pen, and now it has been selected, and above we have the things that we can do with the selected text. That's the feature that we also have on the Huawei that I was showing you in the settings. Okay, and the last thing is the pen app. And in here we have a whole app dedicated to the drawings. This app is really huge. We have a lot of categories. What we can do, we can create new drawings from the beginning, from zero, or for example we can play into coloring the sketches. So for example we have that one, we can click on start coloring. It's really cool, and it's, for me, it's much better than it is on the Huawei, because we only have that GoPaint app. We don't have like the pen app on the Samsung is dedicated only to this pen, I would say, and for people who really like to draw. So for me it's much better when it comes to the dedicated app on the Samsung. So in here we can see that we can simply start coloring our scratch. We can change the colors, of course. You can now see how it's working. Really fun to use. I think you should try it on your own when you have the Samsung Tab. Take your pen, launch this app, and there's a huge chance that you'll fall in love with it when you are a person who really likes to draw. Simply, the Samsung really supports the S Pen and all the features that are connected with the drawings, paintings, and coloring the pictures. Of course, you don't need to only color the scratch. You can also add your own drawings into the sketch. So let's say you can paint. I want to draw. You can add anything that you want to this painting. A lot of options available, but I'll leave it to you to find them and to discover them on yourself. Alright, that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.